Hey, what's up, you all? It's me, your nosy neighbor lady. This your nosy neighbor lady show. I hope y'all doing well. I hope you feeling well. I hope you trying to look at the bright side or finding a new hope or a new something to live for. This video is about Kayla Nicole, and as a baby mama, being a part of the baby mama club, I wanted to jump on this track because I'm not a total fan of Kayla Nicole. You know, I don't even think I was on the internet and stuff then, but I always see her and she's like a comedian via social media and has made good money and still makes good money. But she got divorced from her husband, and her husband has her children. And for me, it was the amount of outrage. I don't know how late I am or when did this come out, but I still want to do it for my man and for the culture. And it's all this outrage that she left her kids with her dad. People not really tripping off that she got a divorce, or they're not surprised that she got a divorce. And we know Blackistan people barely get married, so I guess that's a win. At least her kids were made in wedlock. But I feel like this the shame in the black mama into being a parent. You know, in the black community, when black fathers leave and do what they want to do and la 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 la, might never ever see their kids, might not ever pay child support, go on to live other lives with other women and have children with other women, or go on family to family to family, making fatherless homes, you know. Or they might stay with a girl who eventually has no kids, or raise other people's kids more than he raised his own kids. So we know there's a real dynamic in the black community. And we also know Kayla Nicole is the breadwinner of her household. So some people's like, ain't nothing wrong with him being a house husband to me, because we know that usually when you get a black man, he wants to be pampered and he wants to be the submissive in the relationship and be taken care of. So it's just like, I just feel like there's so much right now, because we just did a fuck them kids culture. We cuss on this show. This show 18 and older. We just did a video called fuck them kids culture. And I remember when the ladies on Miss DZ Live did that show, and it was so much outrage about the show. She said, just send them kids with their daddy. If y'all can't take care of y'all sons, send them with their daddy. Send them with their daddy. And it was all this outrage and all this outcry. And oh my God, I can't believe she's saying that. And who is them to say this? And why would they say something like that? And I remember the whole show, black women kept calling, trying to derail the conversation, or trying to say it's not right to send a child with their other parent. So it also talks to the fact that the black community knows that a place for a child is with a mother, not a deadbeat dad, or feels like that. But if they participated equally in creating those children, why shouldn't they be equally responsible for those children? Why can't a mother decide that she's tired of being a mother? Why can a mother be responsible enough to say, I don't think I can handle this. I don't think I can take this. I don't think that I'm capable or able to raise my children, so I would rather someone else raise them who helped me birth them. Well, not birth, but help me make them. So like this video if you can. Likes go a long way. If you don't feel comfortable liking, that's cool. Just as long as you staying beautiful and you come back and see me and see what we got going on, and you know, check on your girl sometime. But what she said, oh, the one girl, my kids would have been with me and not they left them with the daddy. But she say she want time to focus and heal. What's wrong with that? And then, you know, black people, we're the smartest people who never don't know nothing, right? So they're like, ooh, she leave her kids with that. For one, when people are celebrities, especially women, a lot of women who are celebrities leave their children with other people. It's just traditionally like they're not their dads, because dads are traditionally never there. No matter how much black women want to believe that there are all these good fathers in the black community. But because if kids were raised in two-parent households, as the studies say, they would have a better chance in life. And then a lot of our sons would know what manhood is and know how to be a man, instead of portraying all these womanly traits. Okay? Shout out to the LGBTQ. What's up? But, you know, any man who's surrounded by women 24/7, he's going to imitate what he sees daily, because we know that the black community is a matriarch community. And then people want to say, oh, you bitter, you're mad, you're upset. Even with me going through what I'm going through with my sons in my life, what's wrong with being bitter, angry, and upset because injustices have been done wrong to me? But they try to control your emotions and suppress your emotions and want to make it seem like black women are just whores, bitches, and thoughts and robots. If we're whores, bitches, and thoughts and robots who don't have feelings, how can we be a mother if we're whores, bitches, and thoughts? But it's the upside down, inside out for me that black people do. That, everything is what it ain't what it is. But what's wrong with acknowledging that you don't want to, you might not be capable of being a good parent? I saw a girl online, and her baby was 9, and she said, I signed over my rights. Someone came over here saying they got a plan for their kid to go with their dad. I have a plan for my kid to go to his dad. I'm just waiting on time. That's all. So can people be bitter and angry with a father, or bitter or angry with life, or disgruntled because she had to raise children on her own that she did not make, and then also not getting monies to support the children that the father does not want? Nothing's wrong with being angry about that. I hate that black community, oh, you just mad. Yeah, I am mad. Working all these hours, paying all these bills, and nobody's taking responsibility for what they did. That's justified anger. That's justified. So it's just like with all them comments that people posted about Kayla Nicole, it's just so funny that they're like really trying to shun black women into going on and living another life. No, you're a mom forever. That's what my kid dad told me. You signed a contract. So I'm like, you signed a lifelong contract to be a mother forever? No, I didn't. You didn't sign a life contract to be a father, never then. So let me get your contract and you get my contract then. Even my ex-boyfriend, we don't even have children together. He mad at me. You can't just leave your responsibility. You don't want to take accountability. La la la. For one, bitch, you had a 2-parent household. You had a wife. You could say you a single dad when y'all kind of got divorced and you wanted to act like you was a better parent for a little while to make yourself feel better. But y'all got to be careful when Blackistan is trying to shun and shame you about your life, because with all the pressures black women are up against right now, if you can get help with your kids, or you need a break from your kids, or you need to take your kids to their fathers, don't feel bad about that. There's nothing wrong with it. Yes, you might have a little guilt. Yes, people are going to talk about you, but they're talking about you anyway. So that don't even matter. And if they care so much, they need to take your kid in and help them be a better son. But I don't know if this young lady has sons or daughters. I don't know. And I'm not going to get on here and act like I'm a Kayla Nicole expert, because I'm not. But it just reminds me that it's a real thing going on where black women are leaving their children. I'm not saying black women ain't never left their kids again, but just think about the women who got on drugs and the mama kept them, or just deserted their kids and left them, and how bad the black community talked about them. And even as a parent, I knew a girl who lost her kids, and you're like, how could she do that to her kids? How could she do that to her kids? Now I see why. I'm just not a drug addict. I could see why people leave their children, because some people have an anger and resentment towards their children because of their fathers. I never had an anger or resentment towards my kids because of their father. I have a worn out tiredness of my son study not listening, and a fear that I will be hurt in my own home, or I can't have nothing, or that something will happen to me, because my one son don't know how to control his emotions. And I know if he don't know how to control his emotions, and I don't know how to control my emotions every day, that's not a good combination. Oh, you're an adult, you should be able to do this. I've been parenting for 17 years now, you all. I'm as an old girl. I'm tired. And how people feel about my life ain't none of my business, because I'm going to live mine. I'm going to do me. So any means necessary, black women have to do what they have to do to keep their peace. And then also with all the black mothers and grandmas and aunts and sisters dying at the hands of black brothers and black sons and black fathers. And if we want to ignore that issue, that's fine. That's fine too. But I'm not going to ignore it in my home. I'm not going to keep thinking things are going to get better and they're only getting worse. So I just find it so ironic that everybody wants, oh, he with his dad, he with his dad. If dads are so great in the black community, why is it such outrage about him being with his dad? Because dads is so great. Or do y'all want her to feel like she relate to y'all by having all these kids? Like, is Summer Walker pregnant? Is Summer Walker not pregnant? If Summer Walker want to pop that pussy on her head, stay around and round, Summer Walker got dollars. She one of the best R&B artists of this time. So she'll have dollars for a while as long as she don't be stupid with her money. If she never make an album. But we know black people and financial responsibility. Another issue, another day. But y'all can have all the kids y'all want. Y'all can say that men care and your coochie is the best and he'll love your kid the best until you at that child support office or you at home not going to the child support office because you know he ain't got it. And you don't want him to be held responsible. So I just felt like this just tied in perfectly with what I'm going through. And the fuck the kids will be right below and in the chat, because it's sad that black women have to know that a father is never coming and she got to figure out how to deal with a son and can't teach him how to be a man. Because I can't teach my son how to be no man. I can teach him how to be a woman. I can tell him what I think, but he's not going to listen to me. He's going to follow the deadbeat dad culture that a lot of deadbeat dads set, and maybe impregnate women and leave them too. That's a great fear of mine, that my kids will have children and leave their children. That's a great fear of mine as a father, not my daughter kids. I don't care about my daughter kids. They're going to be taken care of. But just thought food for today, thought-provoking content for today, and stay innovative and creative and do the best you can with what you got, and stay beautiful and confident and radiant and elegant, and I will see you all next time. Bye.